Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be doing another video of things I want to see in the Simpsons Tapped Out. This is episode 2. So this series is probably going to be every Wednesday. I think I've decided now every Wednesday seems like the best day for me. I was going to have it every Tuesday, I think that's what I originally said, but I feel like Wednesday's just way easier for me, and I can definitely get them out, because these videos don't take me too much time, but I think they're really cool, actually. I really like them. So this series, I think somebody asked, it was Apperson, I think, whether or not this series is ever going to end, and this series probably won't end. That's probably the beauty of this series. I really do want a series that will never end. I really want one that will go on forever, just because at least there's going to always be something on my channel. If it's not, Tapped Out updates. Have got another video, a few videos in the works. Well, I haven't even started on it, to be brutally honest with you. One video is, of course, the video talking about 2017 as a whole. I want to do like an overall review, and I'm incredibly late with that, but I will get it out eventually, sometime in March. 2 months late, 3 months late. And also, I've got a Ned Flanders event idea, which we'll talk about in a second, which I have also got in the works, which somebody suggested ages ago. I forgot who suggested it, but whoever you are, if you want to claim credit, please go. But somebody suggested that idea like ages ago, and I've only just thought, actually, that would be really good. Anyway, moving on. So, my ideas today, the character I'm bringing to the table is actually Dave Shutton. Now, Dave Shutton is, of course, a journalist who works for the Springfield Shopper. He's a really cool character. He's been in a few episodes. Of course, he was the guy who sort of discovered the Blinky fish, and he kind of made that story. Of course, really cool character. I actually really like him. He has been appeared in a lot of episodes, so he's definitely a character I definitely want to see in the game sometime soon. One I think most people forget about, but really is cool, and of course he can come with the Springfield Shopper or the Springfield Shopper. This is the one building. This is like the big headquarters, and then there's also this one, which is more just a sort of it's quite a. It's obviously a completely different building. Like they're not even similar. They're not similar in any way whatsoever. So I reckon they could add both these buildings in, the separate buildings. I would like that. Maybe this is the Springfield Shopper HQ, or Springfield Shopper branch or something. I don't know, or Springfield Shopper West Springfield or something like that headquarters. I'm not too sure, but I want them to add both. And I've talked about this before a while ago. Is because they're radically different. There's a different there is buildings that do that quite a lot. Like the look a lot different. For example, the library. The library looks really different in some things. There's a few, but like the school, even the school looks different in some episodes. But these two are clearly separate buildings. Like these aren't even the same building. So I reckon they can add both of them. So I've kind of cheated there and thrown in two buildings, but definitely want to see Dave added with one of these buildings. There's also like a few other characters who are there who we know were there, but Dave is like the biggest character, so I definitely want to see him in the game. So that's my idea. But moving on, I've got another idea. The next one is a costume I really want to see, and that's the Donut Head Homer. I really want this to be added in Halloween, some Halloween. It would be awesome to see. Definitely could do something really cool with the costume, have some funny tasks, with him eating his own head. I know it only appeared briefly in that Halloween episode, but it's such a cool looking costume. It would be such a cool looking costume that I just don't think they can pass up on it. I really do want them. And to do this, and of course, like I said before, I would like to see a Ned Flanders event, and yeah, I really do want to see a Ned Flanders event. I think that they can really make something special with this. Of course, they can have the Leftorium added as a proper building into the game. There's definitely multiple things they can do with Ned's parents. They can add Ned's parents. They can add Ned's relatives, his cousins. Loads of things, and of course Mod as a proper character and not the ghost. They can add that as well, so it would be really cool to see that. I definitely want to see that as an event. Moving on to your guys' ideas, so let's go. So the first one comes from Ted2001, and it reads, "This is a great idea for a new series. A character I would love to see in the game is the game is one that I don't think they'll ever add, and it is God. That would be a pretty crazy character to have. Just think how big he would be. EA would probably make him into a decoration or something, knowing EA. I don't have any ideas for any buildings or costumes, but I want more than anything them to do something with Krusty Land. That would make me happy, which is cool. So let's go look at that. So first of all, Ted mentioned about God. Now, I've talked about this as well in the past. I would like to see God as an actual character. I think they could make it work if they like sort of put some clouds of just above his head and just below his feet. Like they just put some, or even if they have his feet, make him about the size of Nessie. Nessie's quite a big NPC, but she's not too big. Like she should be bigger if they wanted to be. So he basically fills up the entire road when he walks. That's what will be. But there's just a little cloud above his head, and that's how they can make him into a character. Really, really easy. He's just a little floating cloud, and he just sort of walks. They could have his feet. I mean, they've shown his feet before, I'm pretty sure. So, and it wouldn't make much difference. It wouldn't ruin it. And I guess the other option would be to make him a decoration. I think I would be a bit upset if they made him into a decoration and not into an actual character. I think he's appeared multiple times, and he's been like the kind of moral compass in the story a few times. You know, of course, he's talked to Homer a few times. I just think it would be way better if they added him as a character. It'd be a really, really awesome character to throw in there, and I definitely would really enjoy it. So yeah. And then the other thing Ted mentions is like a Krusty Land revival, and I've again talked about this in length as well in a few videos. They definitely can revive Krusty Land. I really want them to one day. I don't think they will, though. I think they've pretty much left Krusty Land now. I'm pretty sure it was just like a marketing campaign they did ages ago. It was just something so they could get a load more money. You think, though, if people want to, you know, cash in trying to get those rides and stuff, like it would probably earn them a lot of money. I reckon that's probably why they did it. And it's a bit sad that they don't add anything, like even if they just added like every so often they added like an occasional building, like I would be cool with that. Like I would be fine as long as they just added something to Krusty Land, but they don't. It is annoying, and I definitely want to see a revival sometime soon, but I feel like that is kind of unlikely. Anyway, moving on. The next idea comes from Spring King. Spring King was pretty vehement. He really wanted to be in episode 2, so I thought I'd give in to his demand. He was the only one who was begging to, well, not begging, but you know what, who asked to be in episode 2. So I thought I'd include it. And Spring King actually has a really, really cool idea here, a really quite creative one. And this is a Showtime mini event. So this will come with the Springfield Show House thing, or a stage, something like that. You get Troy McClure, you'll get the Troy astronaut costume for 60 donuts, Dr. Zeus as a final prize, NPC as the free background singing monkeys or monkey nurse, and a decoration you get half the Statue of Liberty that goes into the water. So yeah, so this is kind of cool. So here's like a little stage, I guess. I forgot to put the show house, but I think the show house, to be honest, could be added with, because of course that's going to come with, I think the Springfield show house probably have to come with, what's her name? That woman, that, I forget her name, but Chaz Busby's like old teacher or something. I forget her name, but she's like a character. I think she should come because she sort of runs the show house, so I reckon she should probably come with that. But yeah, some sort of Showtime event, like a stage, like something like that would be kind of cool. And of course, it would come with Troy McClure as a character. That would be really, really cool. And like he said, we'd get the astronaut, Troy McClure astronaut costume, which is here, the sort of the Statue of Liberty, which would be maybe a decoration in the water. That could really work. And then these like the singing monkeys. This is Dr. Zeus though, so I don't know if they'd add him, but like you said, the monkey nurse, or like just a few of the monkeys. And then here's Dr. Zeus as the final prize. Of course, he is the character from Planet of the Apes, so there could be an issue with copyright there. They may not be able to add him. Maybe they could rename him and rework it for them to add it. But yeah, I definitely would be really, really cool to see this stuff in the game. I definitely think they could do something with Troy McClure as some sort of Showtime event. I really would like to see Troy McClure in the game, but unfortunately, I feel like they're never going to add him because of the whole thing with the actor. So fortunately, that's the end of the episode of episode 2. So next week I'll be looking at some more comments. If you do have any more ideas, especially if I've already gone through your, like say Spring King, if you got some more ideas, or Ted, you have more ideas, please do leave them in the comment section. Even if it's just a random character you want to see, even if it's just one character, I really want to get as many as possible so I can stockpile a bunch of videos. I can stockpile episodes. That would be extremely helpful to me if I haven't gone through your ideas yet, and you've got another idea, also leave them in the thing. I'll get to your ideas eventually, don't you worry. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please comment your ideas, like I said. Like the video if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe, because we're on the path for another 100 subscribers. So I'll be doing a Q&A announcement real soon, talking about, obviously, for you guys to leave your questions. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.